We are live from the Diesel Simulation Stadium. Welcome to UFC Brawl 29 on the UFC 6 engine. Eight matches on the card, all culminating with the main event, GSP versus McGregor. So let's head now as we join the new UFC 6 engine. And let's get to the very first matchup of the evening. As always, I will be back later for full recap of the card. Let's head now down to the cage. Guys.
All right, without further delay, let's get to tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ilia Topuria. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready.
All right, here we go, DC. Round 1 is underway. And in a matchup like this, in theory, the more well-rounded fighter would have the advantage. But that is if they decide to utilize their whole skill set. And she didn't talk like a fighter that was going to be doing that tonight.
She can be a bit arrogant at times, and I believe that because of that arrogance is why she's been so successful. But on the other hand, she is very smart and understands that the surest path to victory is to mix things up. Take her down, make her grapple, and use all of your tools in order to gain the advantage. Because if she is one-dimensional, fighting her in her specialty, she can really find herself in a lot of trouble as the fight goes on. Right behind a nice jab.
Oh, beautiful slip and rip by her there. If you're a young boxer looking at other athletes in terms of their head movement and ability to counter, you do worse than starting with her fight.
Yeah, she's really, really good at it. I mean, she does a good job of making sure that she doesn't take any damage, and she...
Oh, nice angle. That's a nice scramble by her there.
Oh, nice hook there.
Both fighters land simultaneously.
So one of the things we spoke about on the walk of Aldana was how tremendous her boxing is. As is Diego Lopez, as is Alexa Grasso. But when you're that boxing-based, your legs are there to be kicked because the stance is so wide.
Aldana's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
Anything worth having would not be easy. So she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Nice straight right lands. All right, here we go, early round 1. It sort of seems as though both women are waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Well, they're trying to find an entry. You know, when you're at the highest level of the sport, one mistake could ultimately cost you everything you've worked your whole life for.
And I didn't call it out at the time, but there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed a moment ago. Nice job by her to get the takedown there, and I know her opponent felt like she put in all the right work, but sometimes until you're in there feeling the opponent, you don't know what you're in for.
You're not wrestling with someone at that level every single day. The person has their own unique feel in the wrestling exchanges, and she's experiencing that right now.
Aldana's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Well, look at those little short movements there, trying to clear that leg.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Aldana's eye is starting to swell shut. Man, she just effortlessly transitions from one position to the next.
If you aren't locked in, this young lady is going to overwhelm you with her ground fight. She is amazing. Beautiful job getting to the full mount there.
She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Oh, she's got her back. Ground and pound strike there now. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. All right, late round one action here, and just overwhelming offensive wrestling out of her team.
She's doing a great job of controlling her, John, and honestly, she's not getting any resistance. So why wouldn't she just continue to take her down over and over again?
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Right into side mount. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Stepping over the mount here.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. Irene Aldana getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Side control now. Final seconds here.
Great job landing from the top position.
Aldana getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. 1 round down. All right, so the round is over. Not a great one for her. You see, she sustained that cut on her lip. So now the cut man will earn his money. He gets in there quickly. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from becoming too much of a factor here moving forward. Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her. We'll get you some replays.
Not many, J.A. She's in trouble. It's damaging, and every time another one lands on that type of swelling, it feels like a jolt of lightning through your face. She has got to move her head. She's got to be proactive in her defense so she's not taking too many shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. These women are on point. When you hear about a basketball player being in the zone or a fighter being in a flow state, this is that.
Exactly, and you got two evenly matched opponents, both fighting at the peak of their powers every single time. It seems like one of them starts to gain momentum, the other fights right back.
Oh, man, you don't want her anywhere near your back. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Ground strikes really adding up for her now.
Full side control now.
Making all these shots count. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Aldana.
Oh, that's beautiful. Great job with the side control.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. She has got the back now.
Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position.
Can't get flattened out. Yep.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities. Her ground and pound is nasty. She is so dominant from the top position.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. we have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. Oh, great work to adjust position. And right into side control. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Aldana. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can put...
Shot is blocked. All right, referee steps in here, and I think it's the right time to do so. He's going to call on the doctor to look at that swelling around the eye. We'll see if she is allowed to stay in this fight.
She wants to fight, but I don't know if she's going to be able to continue. There's a lot of swelling around that eye.
Well, the eye is not completely closed. Looks like the doctor is going to allow this fight to continue, at least for now. Crowd certainly appreciates that decision.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Man, her hands look sharp tonight, and she really punctuated that combination.
She did a really good job of getting after her opponent, extending the combination and making...
She's walking out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Beautiful knee.
Oh, body shot.
Big hook.
Oh my goodness, hurt her again.
And there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, so that round is in the books. Aldana's eye is completely shut at this point in time, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see the ringside physician come in and might even stop the fight here between rounds. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. All right, latter stages of this fight, and it's easy for me to say from where I'm sitting that she's got to go for it and throw caution to the wind with her hands, but that would seem to be the only approach that's going to produce a win here tonight.
It's the only approach, John. She's behind. Make no mistake about it. She is behind, and she is behind by a lot. She has got to finish this fight. She has got to tuck her chin, bite down on the mouthpiece, and throw. And if she can land, she can end anybody's night.
Immediately gets the underhook. Oh! Lands a hip toss. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. That kick blocked by Aldana. Shooting for the takedown here. Aldana's doing a nice job there, raising the guard to protect the eye with that knee. Shot there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
And now some separation between the two athletes.
Oh, that's a big elbow.
Big knee land.
Beautiful right hand over the top.
Another strike to the head lands.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. She's got that single collar in the clinch now.
Another takedown lands.
Irene Aldana gets back up here.
And that is just one of the things, right? You start talking to these people that watch fights, and what you don't realize and respect is that everything can change in one moment. It's such a game of inches when it comes to mixed martial arts.
Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. All right, so we got a little separation now, but watch out for the setup. You got to think she's going to shoot for another takedown.
Yeah, she got some separation for a second, but she's going to get taken down again. Because she's been taken down every time that she's been up on her feet.
2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Oh, spinning back fist. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Bring the cast as we take a bow. The night's over.
Oh, great job by her to land the knee strike there, DC. And now some knees. Oh, and she lands yet another knee, and there was a whole lot behind that one. She came in as the taller, rangier fighter, and she has certainly put those size advantages to good use in this match. She attempts a takedown now. A little bit of desperation as she tries to recover.
Yeah, she's hurt. She's hurt very bad, and she's shooting takedowns desperately. Those don't work. She's got to try to find a way to set a trap. She's going to get a takedown. You can see him setting up the arm triangle. Yeah, you see him setting it up.
Oh, she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Able to check the high kick. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Final 10 seconds of the fight. What a 15 minutes put forth. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Ilia Topuria.
All right, so she gets it done by split decision. We sort of thought that's what we were headed for, that the judges would be split in their opinion. Your thoughts on the decision?
Well, you saw the fight build. You saw the fight build. You saw the ebbs and flow of the fight, and you didn't know who was winning. And when that happens, a lot of times, you don't know who's getting the decision, but it's so much worse for the two fighters. Because when they go to the middle and when the ref grabs both of their hands, nothing's more nerve-wracking than standing there waiting for that judgment.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. All right, now for the introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ilia Topuria! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, first round is underway, and of course, one thing that jumped off the page on the tail of the tape, the obvious discrepancy in reach. How does that play into his strategy? That remains to be seen. We've seen fighters who have an edge in reach, but they haven't always gotten the better of the striking exchanges. Let's see if he can employ the jab and keep his opponent on the outside. Leg kick is true. Increasingly starting to become a factor. Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Asakura.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, you know Kai Asakura's an absolute sniper, but measured here in this one, trying to get his reads.
Absolutely, always moving on the feet, in and out, feints, giving you that lead shoulder, left hand down, low, to try to hit you with the jab.
He's looking for the submission here, champ. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Fighters in half guard. Good work from the top here by Asakura.
Nice transition. Down into his mouth.
Postures up. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Perez.
Great job securing the back position. Great job.
All right, so early round one, and this is exactly what he said he could not allow to have happen, to allow his opponent to get into a rhythm this early.
Well, he's allowed him to get to that rhythm, and if he doesn't change something, it'll be Martin setting up another submission. Triangle choke it very close. All he got to do now. Oh, no, he's posturing. Big slam. The Undertaker has arrived to the UFC. Oh, my goodness, a powerbomb.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. Half guard now. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent. Trying to pass here, nothing doing.
Oh, big reversal here in round one.
That was beautiful timing. He didn't let his opponent establish anything early. So let's see what happens now. He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, good job by him to get out of harm's way. All right, late round one action here, and the godfather of ground and pound, the Hammer Mark Coleman, moving the crowd.
He'd be very proud to watch this because he's not controlling him. He's finding openings, looking to take advantage, and doing real damage to his opponent at the start of this fight.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, he postures up again and delivers another big ground and pound strike. Beautiful sequence there by Asakura.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
And working out a half guard now. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Side control, DC used to love that side guard. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Perez going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
10 seconds now to go in the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Second round underway.
Able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered.
Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beat Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him.
Rips the body there. Perez's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to...
Submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Oh, that's a high-level transition. Butterfly guard, pretty effective. You don't see it every day.
No, you don't see it every day anymore. But if you're the dominant fighter, you've got to circle him off of the octagon side, separate his body from the fence, so then you can gain secure top control.
Perez is back in north-south. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Perez gets touched again to the body. Nice punch.
Nice defense. All right, now here he goes, working out of the half guard.
All right, looks like he's going to the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hips back to the octagon side, use that fence as a barrier to work himself up.
You can't stay seated here up against the fence for long.
This is a bad spot to be in the fight, John. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, nice uppercut.
Massive left hand.
Oh, he took him down.
All right, so another transition here. It is amazing to watch him work on the ground.
He's constantly advancing. He's never just holding. And that's what makes him so dangerous.
good work with the ground and pound here by Asakura. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. Setting up for another submission now.
It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
Oh, he got out.
Side control. A lot of options here.
All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
Great submission defense. Great job getting out of harm's way.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, champ. But a nice get up. We're back to the field. Takedown attempt starting to pile up. 10 minutes down. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway. Right over the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Oh, they both threw really hard.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Oh, you see there he's done his homework, right? Just refusing to be clinched.
Well, this guy's tough to get a hold of.
Oh.
He's really good at defending clinch position and takedown. He recognizes that if he... Oh, he's got a guillotine here.
Well, you know, he can strike to
And
the
now he's
head.
got standing.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Perez. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up.
Ooh, hang on a second, DC. He's locking in a submission, or so it appears.
Oh, he's advancing.
Looks like maybe he's going to be in real trouble now.
He will not stop fighting. Oh, he's got to do something. Oh.
That'll do it.
Oh, my goodness.
He has not recovered. What an amazing end of this fight.
That was about as good as it could have gone.
All right, let's get to a replay now, and this is what it's all about, right? You know what's coming. You still can't stop the submission.
I mean, once it was locked in, John, it was over. I mean, the referee had no choice but to stop it, but we are watching one of the most talented grapplers we have ever seen inside the UFC's octagon.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of the third round. For the winner by submission, Alex Perez!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Waldo Salsa Boy Cortez Acosta! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
The modern-day, next-level, new weight heavyweight Tom Aspinall. And when you have those type of labels, pressure may be a privilege, but there are buckets of it on Tom Aspinall.
Oh, he hurt him already.
Back to the feet. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Oh my goodness, he got his head snapped back again.
He got hit again. He better keep those hands high.
Aspinall's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots early, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, that's exactly what he wanted. Nicely done as he gets the takedown here early in the round.
I mean, very early in round 1, he gets to position A.
Aspinall's in the full mount now. All right, setting up for a finish here.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Side control now. Aspinall's right back to the full mount here. Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. Big elbow there lands.
And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Cortez Acosta constantly pawing out that jab, a mechanism to set up that huge right hand.
Yeah.
Well, this is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you like defense. Both fighters really trying to impose their game on the other. Oh!
Bro, he's in a zone, right? Sometimes you're just in a zone.
Aspinall's now dealing with a cheek cut. Past the 2-minute mark in round 1. Well, there's no denying his durability, but at some point you just got to go balls to the wall, find the kill shot, and get your hand raised.
You know at times when someone doesn't belong in there with you. Right now, he is a better fighter. He needs a finish in this fight.
Oh, Oh, shoots for a takedown again. Misses again. Spinning back fist. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's... Oh! That was a big shot. That was a jab.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. He's setting up a sub attempt.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Look at him. He's starting to posture. Oh, my goodness. He picked him up. He slams him down. Uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Waning seconds here of this opening round.
Takedown defense.
Espinal's eye now closing up. Round 2 coming up. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Shot to the body here, blocked by Cortez Acosta. Oh, that deep. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Espinal.
Big ground and pound. He's got it isolated. All he's got to do now is get his hips into the back of the elbow to get the finish. That is tight. That attack.
No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight was done. He lives to fight on.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Back him out now.
And now he's mounted him, yep.
Oh, setting up another submission now.
Triangle choke is very close to being locked in. Now he's got to get his feet locked together, and he's got to start to pull down on the head if he wants to finish this fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Oh.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. He's got his back now. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Aspinall.
Nice.
Aspinall's now in full mount. This could be dangerous.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, that's tight.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish this fight. Oh, man, that was slick. Oh, beautiful sway there.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to feel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Fighters in side control now. 30 seconds, round two. Crowd always laughs when they go north-south, DC.
Oh, yeah, he's got him. It's sit tight.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Aspinall. To the third round we go. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. What a showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good warm-up because they have found their rhythm immediately.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Neither one of them getting to do, oh man, he got him to give up his back.
Aspinall's back in full mount. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting, he wants this badly.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, he's out. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cortez Acosta.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cortez Acosta. Nice positional control here.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
Aspinall is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control. He is denied by the opposition. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Yep, jumping on his neck. Yep. Arm triangle, that's tight. He's up. What submission defense on display?
And he's back up. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're really losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management.
That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
With a stunner by knockout.
Holy.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Waldo Salsa Boy Cortez Acosta!
By just an extraordinary performance from this kickboxer tonight, stuck to the game plan. And as you are fond of saying, there are levels to this game. And even though he had well-rounded opposition here tonight in a kickboxing setting, he's going to beat most of the guys in this division.
He's going to beat most. And if you're forced to stand with him, if he's able to defend takedowns, if he's able to fight where he's comfortable, he is a very tough hill to climb. And tonight he showed that. But not only by winning, by getting a stoppage. Tremendous.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Miranda and now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Vivian Vivi Araujo!
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, so here is the wicked, talented Brazilian. The well-versed Viviane Araujo made her pro debut as a strawweight, has fought as high as bantamweight, but a lot of people think that this flyweight division is where she belongs, and the recent results certainly speak to that. Araujo has a lot of skills on the feet, a submission game that she can lean on as well, and perhaps her greatest asset is her confidence. She believes she's the better fighter and is out to prove as much as this round gets underway. The slip, and then the counter by Araujo. Did a great job reading the defense and getting the strike home.
John, she's got unbelievable timing, and she has great precision. She was able to find her opponent, land, even though she was moving.
Well, things happen so quickly. You might have seen a beautiful left hand landed there a moment ago. Feint left there by Maverick. All right, here we go, early round 1. It sort of seems as though both women are waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Well, they're trying to find an entry. You know, when you're at the highest level in the sport, one mistake could ultimately cost you everything you've worked your whole life for. Beautiful.
Araujo gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
That was a nice transition.
Araujo gets back up now. Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides.
Oh, that right hand hurt.
That's a big hook.
Oh, nice right hand.
Big left hand now. Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Araujo. Takedown defense is there. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Maverick getting the better of her opponent here. Both fighters landing, but better defense by her. All right, back and forth we go. Perhaps it sounds hyperbolic, but both of these women striking better than they ever have before.
Well, both of them are on the front foot. Both of them not willing to take a backward step. They both look amazing.
Oh, man, the audible of that strike from our vantage point. I don't even know how to put it into words. Uppercut is there. 2 minutes to go, round one. Just a slip there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from in close.
Enjoying the action as we go back and forth. Feels like every shot's landing on both sides.
I mean, both of these women are fighting so well tonight. It's great when you get such an even matchup.
Araujo's eye, not in good shape here. Looks like she has been cut open.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right into the thigh where she wants it to land, and now her opponent is limping, her opponent's wounded, her opponent's injured, and now watch the target be way more stationary. Oh, yeah, right hand.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Oh! Well, she's able to get up, but she is officially on wobbly legs. Oh, what a slick connection by her there. Beautiful counter with the uppercut.
She's got perfect timing on that punch. It's beautiful. Nice job.
Well, she went for the takedown there as she's trying to recover. Not a great look.
She was hurt very bad, John. And now she's flailing the takedown. She's slow everything down. She's trying to set those takedowns up.
Round two straight ahead. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was. And, of course, that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward, and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be set. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Another punch to the head.
Feint by Viviane Araujo. Well, they say defense wins championships. It's fun to watch her play defense with that guard.
Her guard is always where it needs to be. John. No openings, always ready to capitalize. She's a very high-level striker.
Araujo's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Good body shot. She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. She put everything into that one, now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
Wow, somehow, some way, she returns fire.
Really nice job blocking that shot.
Well, not just a high output fight. Oh! Knocked down by the spinning back fist.
Oh, right hand. Guillotine here.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Mavericks back in full guard. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut.
This is dangerous. She's posturing up.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice.
Difficult. She got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
And now some separation between the two athletes. Oh, the way she threw it up.
She could not have imagined this would have landed as good as it did. Now, she's got to take that finish.
It's the craziest fight.
Araujo's doing a nice job targeting that area, continuing to attack that already compromised and swollen eye. Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a quarter, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up. It's going to come down to the heart, though, to determine who wins this fight.
Oh, man, that's hard to watch as she lands the lead hook yet again.
I mean, she is doing such an amazing job of getting that punch to the target. She said that her opponent had a weakness and she would exploit it. To this point, she's been doing exactly that.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Beautiful snipe to the body.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Oh, big left. We got to fight through 10. Well, this was the expectation that this fight would be an absolute war. It has delivered, and both women are going to have to dig deep as this one continues.
Yeah, they're both going to have to dig deep. They're both going to have to fight through some questions, some moments where you go, can I get this done? But they both seem up to the challenge right now. They've both taken a lot of damage. Both have been injured, but both are still standing in the middle of the octagon ready to fight.
stupid. Keep your hands up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. All right, our next round is underway, and if you're a UFC fan and this is your first live event after a round like we just saw, you feel like this is the greatest thing you've ever seen. Oh, that's a big grab by Conor. Somehow her opponent ate it.
That was beautiful deception. She was able to get her opponent to walk right into that big shot.
And that blood becoming a real factor. Oh, and there it is for her again. It's been body kicks all night.
She's got to keep that elbow tucked.
Well, there it is, right? Turning defense into offense. Clever counter shot by Ilia. Man, back and forth we go as these women just continue to land.
These women are going at it. It's such a great fight. Two high-level competitors, both fighting above their skill level.
Araujo's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Oh, man, she lands that hook again, much like she did in the previous round. Perfectly placed, finds the target, and really her work on the feet just a byproduct of a lifetime of striking repetitions.
There is just no wasted action. She's not looping that thing. It's not far, it's tight, it's close to the body, and you are taking every part of her arm with that hook shot. You're taking the fist, you're taking the forearm, you're taking the elbow, you're taking the shoulder. She's very tight when she knows that technique.
All right, so a moment ago, she enters perfectly and gets the takedown. Now we see what she can do with it.
She has got to control this position now. Nice transition. Oh, right into mount.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Maverick gets back up now. Very late in the fight now, DC, and gotta think she'll be active and try to get a finish or she's gonna lose.
She's gotta be active, she's gotta be working the entire time if she's gonna win this fight.
Maverick's eye looks landing. She snapped her head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly. Oh, look at that.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she's going all out to try to finish the fight.
What an atmosphere in this arena. Fans don't come out for defense, and this fight has been all offense all the time. Unbelievable will on both sides.
Unbelievable will, action. These two have done such a great job of just emptying the gas tank. There have been moments in this fight where you wonder aloud whether or not either of them are running the fight. Both have cuts. Both of them are bruised. Both of them have been beat up. But we have had one of the best fights we've seen in a very long time.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. All pretty good entry here on the double leg takedown. No good. All right, well, that swelling is getting significant, and yeah, the referee here stepping in, calling on the doctor. This could be the end.
Yeah, right call. Get somebody in here. Take a look at the swelling. Make sure she's able to keep fighting. I know she wants to. She has heart, but sometimes it takes more than that.
She says, I'm fine, I'm fine. The doctor corrals the referee, and at least for now, this fight's going to continue.
Very rarely do you win that argument with the ringside position. I'm good, I can still fight. They're like, yo, we got to save you from yourself. She got the job done. You're going to have to make some adjustments.
Ujo's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Final seconds of the fight. So the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her, and you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Miranda the Maverick.
All right, so there was a lot of danger for her to navigate in the grappling world, but largely it didn't get there all that often. A clean, dominant effort for the outstanding kickboxer here tonight.
Clean. That's one thing you want as a fighter. You want to go in there, you want to implement the game plan, and you want to get out clean. She did that. This was a kickboxing display like we have not seen for a long time inside the octagon. Don't worry that you didn't get the finish. This decision will hold up over time because it was so dominant.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ilia Topuria.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, so we'll see what Khalil Roundtree Jr. can do to sort of spin it forward to the positive here tonight. Certainly has evolved his all-around game, but tonight he needs that green stripe. Oh, massive shot gets too early. Must have been a good warm-up in the back.
I mean, he walked right into that one, John. It's a huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight. He's still fighting. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, he hurt him.
Oh, nasty cut on his lip. These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, trying to stay alive, and he will. A beautiful counter by him. Back and forth we go.
Beautiful counter strike while being hurt. Unbelievable.
Roundtree Jr. putting a lot of different things in the face of the opposition. Got to be mindful of those leg kicks to be sure.
Yeah, very.
Oh, this could just about do it. Roundtree's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Man, we're just getting going. They're fighting like they're double parked outside.
I mean, what is going on? I've never seen two guys get after it this fast in a real long time.
Beautiful diving strike lands. Oh, big ground strikes. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Looking really good so far in round one. You can't let him get much more locked in than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Well, we've seen it time and time again. When he does get locked in, he is hell on wheels. This is going to be a problem for his opponent.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, how many more uppercuts can he take? Oh, he landed a huge hook there. Roundtree's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent.
Oh.
Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up.
That was a nasty punch that just landed in close.
Knuckle sandwich. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling start.
Roundtree Jr. with that patented tie bounce in his step. Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to operate at a super elite level. Both truly having tremendous performances.
Well, moments ago, there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed. Remain in the round. Tags him with the jab on the counter. Again, the jab is good by Roundtree Jr. Oh, he keeps attacking that left eye. Now it's starting to close. Final seconds here in round one. Man, how about the accuracy and timing there? Beautiful shot.
He's got great eyes. He saw where he was going through the punch there instead of where he was whenever he started to throw.
Well, we got to think some bonus money is coming the way of these two athletes at night's end, and remarkably, they've both been able to stay in the fight despite absorbing a shit ton of damage.
I mean, the amount of damage that these two have taken in this fight is crazy. They've been able to stand on a coin and go toe for toe in the middle of the octagon.
And as usual, they gave our replay guys in the truck a lot to work with.
Yeah, a lot to work with because neither one of them have tried to use defense. They're proving how tough they are, but they really aren't using the skills that will allow for them to be fighting for a long time. You gotta keep moving your head. You cannot take these type of heavy strikes so frequently.
And it looked like maybe one of those coaches thought about getting involved. They're going to be watching the action closely as these two absolute warriors and damaged athletes try to get the upper hand in this next one. Second round underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard would not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to...
DC, hang on a second. I got to get in here. Huge strike landed there. There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John.
Oh, that's a good chance for two. He's on his back. fighter? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound on.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, big shots raining down. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both. Oh my gosh!
That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Wow, he didn't just get him. He got him bad.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bogdan Zarevich Usyk.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Ready, fight? Ready.
Well, some fans bemoan the fact that we didn't get this fight before Dustin Poirier retired, but he's back tonight and he's taking on Ilia Topuria. Fascinating fight here at 155.
It's a fascinating fight at 155. Dustin Poirier has the ability to stand with Ilia Topuria, but does he have the power that Topuria possesses? Topuria feels like he is just better. He's on a different level, and he has separated himself from that era of lightweight. Tonight, we get the answer to that question. Topuria is very patient in his approach, doesn't rush.
Ooh!
I mean, big power and tremendous boxing.
And of course, there was a beautiful left hand that got in there a moment ago. All right, so Dustin Poirier getting off to a pretty good start tonight, and all driven by that straight left hand.
Yeah, you know, Dustin Poirier is a right-handed guy, so he's pawing at you with the right jab, and then boom, he drops that right hand. We have seen him put some of the best fighters in the world on their back with that straight left hand. Good to see that Dustin Poirier is landing it early in this fight tonight.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Poirier. Oh, barely settled in. A huge shot lands early round 1.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has him hurt. Oh my goodness, John. This could be a quick night.
Topuria's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. I love that level change. Beautiful job getting to that takedown.
Masterfully done by Poirier, back to the feet. All right, so a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but his power has been on display very early.
Topuria is pretty swollen now. And how about the timing to land the uppercut?
Beautiful counter uppercut. You got him hurt, J.A.
So we'll see if he can keep this going, but as far as starts go, he could not have gotten off to a better one tonight.
I mean, you dream of these types of nights. You dream of it all working. Right now, this man is in the flow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
2 minutes to go, round one. Wow, hurt, but still firing back. Topuria goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move, given how things were playing out on the feet. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, you got to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up.
Poirier's back in half guard. All right, butterfly guard here up against the fence. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle him off the fence. I'm trying to put my body between him and the alcohol.
How about that? Getting out of harm's way and now to a dominant position.
I mean, just riding that blizzard, keeping it very tight and elevating his opponent off to the side of the position.
Poirier's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Right, late round one, and the ground and pound has really been a big storyline tonight.
Yeah, John, and very active. Not trying to control, looking for moments to advance and put damage on his opponent.
Oh, huge pop from the...
It is the striking that people show up to.
Poirier's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
This fighter has never looked better, just continues to lead the dance in this fight, controlling the pace with his myriad offensive weapons.
Oh, great entry.
He found the flow state early, right? It's hard for mixed martial arts athletes to consistently find that zone, that flow state. Ian Machado, Gary talks about it all the time. He has found it, and if he stays in that zone, it's going to be a real issue.
Right on the money.
Yeah, it looks like he blocked that shot again there, champ. How frustrating is that for the offensive fighter?
It's so frustrating to see him right in front of you. Know that if you throw at the right time, you can land, and he just slowly slips or rolls and blocks your strike. It gets frustrating, and when you get frustrated, you leave openings for him to start to counter.
Poirier's eye starting to swell now. Man, Topuria, champ, so measured, but lightning-like when he chooses to engage.
He's one of the very few people that can be as grounded as he is and still explode into his opponents like he does.
All right, butterfly guard now up against the fence. DC, talk us through.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
That's a nice instinctive flow. Beautiful transition. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Topuria. Oh, he likes this position, half guard. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end.
The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body.
His head is out. Fighter is in full guard. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's
fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys...
That's it. That'll do it. Ilia Topuria takes the judges right out of it.
Oh, my goodness. That was awesome.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is calling a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ilia Topuria!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, John Magnum Whaley. And now introducing our opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tisha Tiny Tornado.
Big fight deal here in Chicago, Illinois. We are inside United Center. The house that Michael Jordan built. Good to be back in the Midwest where there are droves of mixed martial arts.
You know, John, championships are won in this building. You see the Michael Jordan statue out front. You know that it's something special. The fans are for something special tonight. It's going to be loud tonight in Chicago, Illinois.
Beautiful boxing here from Tisha Torres. She spent some of her past training camp in Colorado, but finished up camp at American Top Team. She believes the structure there leads to an increased accountability, and hopefully that'll help her get the desired result here tonight. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman. Zhang Weili out of that patented closed guard stance. We'll see if she tries to change levels here.
And always doing the right thing, John. Not always pressing forward, not going backwards, not going sideways. She does it all at the right time. She is as disciplined a striker as we have in the entire UFC.
Torres getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
And now she's in mount. Oh, she's taking her back.
Zhang's back to the side control now.
All right, she's in the north-south position.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Zhang. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. All right, for early round one, and she's in a particularly flowy state. She's found the striking rhythm early.
John, we always love to watch this young lady compete. When she finds this flow state.
Ooh, this happened quickly, DC. Hang on a second. She might get a submission.
That is tight.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. She's posturing up now.
She's moving her head pretty good on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these shots. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture.
Oh, how about that reversal by her in round one? She didn't look like the worst grappler there.
No, she's not bad. She's a great grappler. She's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. I believe that proves it.
Good work from the top here by Torres. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. 3 minutes have elapsed here in round one. Ground and pound, she does as well as anyone, and she has dominated this round with that very skill.
And not often do we see a woman that has this type of control, but also the...
I think it was nice for us to hear her say, believe me, I fight against my own laziness too. You know, she just has this mental game down. Oh, big right cross again from Zhang Weili.
If you're the opponent, try to time that right cross, dip under it, and try to secure a takedown.
Under a minute now to go round one. Got her with the counter there.
Great timing, John, on that counter shot. She hurt her bad.
Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Oh, left hook by Weili.
Oh, massive left hand lands. Straight punch is good. Final seconds. Torres' eye appears to be closing up by the second. 5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go. Now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, both fighters now ready to go with the start of round 2.
Ready.
The tiny tornado, Tisha Torres and Weili Zhang. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. She had no issues whatsoever finding her range in the previous round. I think there's plenty more where that came from.
There is plenty more where that came from. She looked over to us at the commentary booth and said, I'm just getting started. She's feeling so comfortable and good in there that she's about to really let things start to fly. Another left hook. Those left hooks are starting to land now for Weili.
Sage work here defensively. Double leg takedown, no good. Nice defense there. She's focused, really good vision, and just a hard woman to get a hold of.
She knows that being in a clinch is to her detriment. So she maintains distance, space, and range, and tries to stay in control.
Man, she got her good with that uppercut.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Well, her opponent looks to be getting a bit desperate as she landed with relative ease there.
Well, it looks like her opponent's just barely standing. She needs to really get after her and try to end this fight.
Well, her body work has always drawn rave reviews, but she has really taken it to the next level here tonight. Total volume to the body all night, and she's not throwing every one of them with fight-ending intentions. A lot of bruising on the ribs of the opposition. Feint left there by Torres. And doing work with the jab. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
All right, looks like she's trying to position herself for a submission here. Easier said than done against this opposition.
Yeah, I mean, she's constantly making reads on the body. She tries to figure out what you're trying to do. And then, boom, makes the adjustment, stops your movement. It's unbelievable.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers.
And now she has her back. Great job adjusting the position.
All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
Oh, wait, sub. There's a sub can right here. She's got to be very careful not to leave anything lingering.
They need to give you a button to shut my mic down when something like that happens. Great submission defense. Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots. Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet The defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit.
Zhang's back inside control here. Oh, how good does she look tonight? Crispy fried chicken with the hands, with the feet. New round, same narrative.
Your boy loves some fried chicken, and I'm telling you, she loves these crispy strikes over and over. This young lady looks phenomenal tonight. She is building off of an advantage that she found early. She seems like she's going to continue down this path until the end of the fight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Zhang. 2 strikes being mixed in here.
She's stepping over the mount here. Nice change of position by this young lady. Great job.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. 2 rounds in the books.
Excellent one. I just need one more round exactly like that. We got to keep controlling her. She cannot handle it.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. 3rd and final round. Man, these women are on point. When you hear about a basketball player being in the zone or a fighter being in a flow state, this is that.
Exactly. And you got 2 evenly matched opponents, both fighting at the peak of their powers every single time. It seems like one of them starts to gain momentum, the other fights right back.
Well, without even looking at those stats, bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long. She knew coming into this fight that she didn't want to just headhunt, she didn't want to just leg kick. She had to attack the midsection, soften up her opponent. She has certainly done that here tonight. Torres's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now.
Oh, that's about as big a body shot as you'll see, DC. Let's see if she can close the show here.
She landed that strike perfect. She was looking for it, and she found the moment where it landed. She's hurt, but she's not going to stop fighting. Oh, big elbow.
All right, so potentially a huge missed opportunity by her there. She had her stunned nearly out, and she allowed her to recover.
Yeah, she let her recover. She should have got the finish right in.
Nicely
This will be
done.
a decision that she may live to regret.
Man, she made that look easy. Gets it right back to the mat. Her opponent has had no answers.
Another beautiful takedown by this young lady.
Oh, this is dangerous. She's looking to posture.
Look at that pass to the back. I don't know. That was beautiful. Oh, she's got the back now.
Zhang's back into full guard. Attempting a choke now.
That guillotine is very tight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, she's got north-south position now on top. Is it just more a dominant ground control type of situation, or are you trying to work for submission?
You can hit the north-south choke, which is you start to sag your weight away, drop your shoulder into their throat, and just really cut off the oxygen with the choke. It's a very difficult thing to finish, but it will wear on your opponent and can weigh them down and wear them out.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
Posture up and just drop damage.
And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground.
Now she's got her back, yep. Great shot from the top position. Oh, nice.
Zhang's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration when she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish.
So we got a little separation now on the feet, but got to think eventually she changes levels and shoots again.
Why would she change it, John? It's her bread and butter. It's her game to secure takedowns, and it's work. John, she hurts very bad. She doesn't know where she is right now.
Torres goes for the clinch now. Wise move by her to try to break up some of the obvious momentum established by her opponent. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, and she really put it all together on the feet as we show you some of the highlights from the fight.
It's all come full circle for this young lady. She said on Thursday that we would see a better version of her than we did the last time she was in the octagon. I will take that a step further and say that this is the best we've ever seen. She should win a pretty clear decision.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, John Magnum Whaley.
All right, well, she loved the matchup, and now you see why as she gets it done on all 3 judges' scorecards. She had her moments in the striking realm against a great kickboxer, but ultimately mixing it up, the key to victory tonight.
It's all about matchups, and as well as she did on the feet, she always had that ace in her back pocket, knowing that if she needed to get the fight to the ground, she could. She was safe everywhere and gets a massive decision victory.
All right, so here he is, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former 2-weight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor, and now DC, the question beckons, in what form will we see Conor here in the UFC tonight?
You know, even if you're not the biggest Conor McGregor fan, even if you're on the opposite side of the octagon with him, as I was when he fought Khabib Nurmagomedov, you still get excited about this. You still feel the emotion that comes with watching Conor McGregor fight because you always understand that it is a massive moment in the sport. Conor makes a walk, the world tunes in, and we're all here for it.
And I know he spends a lot of time at the Black Forge Inn, but he also spends a lot of time in the gym, and he believes he is going to shock the world tonight with the level at which he is at. Conor McGregor's back in a big way tonight. Conor McGregor. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts. Wrestling, striking to the grappling. He was a guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news. Right next to him on that Mount Rushmore, Daniel Cormier. Raise that hand!
Come on, John.
George Rush St-Pierre. We are set for our main event of the evening. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, George Rush St-Pierre!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. You know, I'm not sure how much money I would have paid to be in the arena tonight. Let's just say it's a lot. The super fight is now underway. George St-Pierre versus Conor McGregor. Your expectations are that GSP is going to shoot your career.
To sit ringside, you would have had to pay a premium
Yes.
to watch this fight, and we would have happily paid exactly that. George St-Pierre right away needs to get on the legs of Conor McGregor, make this a grappling battle, and use his size to his advantage.
Well, a moment ago, turning words into action, Wright told us he would be... Oh, how about that reversal here in round 1? And if you're looking for respect on the ground in this type of matchup, that's how you get it.
That's exactly what you need to do. Go to the place where you're perceived to have a weakness and gain the advantage. Great job.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by McGregor. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestling stand.
Let me stop you right there, champ. You're grounded. Oh, that's beautiful finish early on.
The way that he was able to walk his opponent into that shot was amazing, especially this early in the fight.
Well, when you rock a guy like that, you got to close the show. He was unable to do so. We'll see if he can continue to find the range.
Well, for now, John, you got to really be thinking, like, what do I have to do to finish this guy? Stay patient. You found it once. The next time, you may be able to get him out of there.
St-Pierre's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut.
Oh, blood in the water. You got to finish him now.
That jab hurt him.
Oh, there's an uppercut. Now he lands a big right. GSP goes for the level change now. Perhaps a good idea in terms of the fight IQ. He was getting stunned on the feet. Well, see, and this is where he needs to be, right? To be able to control position here, minimize the damage, and not be on the wrong end of the striking route.
Yeah, he's got to control him. right? Minimize the damage, but he also can get some damage off now, so that when his opponent gets back to his feet, he's a little bit more fatigued and beat up.
Oh, McGregor's looking dangerous here in round one. Coach's dream, right? Finding the rhythm early. If you're on the other side, you got to find a way to slow him down.
Yeah, very early in the fight, you can see that this man is locked in, and he intends to get a victory tonight. Half guard now. That was nice.
Trying to make these ground strikes count. All right, late round one action here, and the godfather of ground and pound, the Hammer Mark Coleman, would be proud.
He'd be very proud to watch this because...
South position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Under a minute now to go in the round. No matter the round.
What a beautiful head kick. He set that up perfectly. Now he's got his opponent hurt. Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him. This dude is hurt, but he's still fighting.
St-Pierre goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. So a nice entry and a wise move, given how the things were playing out on the feet. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll even try to get the submission.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Final seconds of round one. Round two next. Heading back to the corner after that round. St-Pierre's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here. St-Pierre's kick to the body. That one blocked by the defense. Man, look at that. There it is. Another takedown. Rinse and repeat all night.
I mean, you got to start feeling kind of bad for the can getting smashed on every time like that.
St-Pierre's in side control now.
Changing the position.
McGregor getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Well, that's turning training into fighting, right? Just great instincts to reverse position.
Well, I mean, he did a really good job. He recognized, listen, I cannot be here. I need to flip positions, and he did exactly that. Now he's got his back.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Conor. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
It's so important to get to that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one side, you got to try to find that far side underhook. You got to kill his underhook, because that's what they use to get back to their feet. You know, the thing I've seen recently, that these fighters, they get into the full guard and they feel safe. And they prefer to just keep this position opposed to advancing and trying to find a way to finish it.
St-Pierre's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Well, he's going to mount him. He's What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Gotta be careful. Ref will help you here, just as the referee will.
So maybe this is the point at which this fight turns. Momentum shifting.
Great job.
Oh, seated here up against the fence.
Well, that's some urgency here. He's got to wrestle the single leg. Do something.
Well, if he has had a better all-around performance, then I have not been privy to it. He found the flow state early, fighting on instinct, not overthinking in the octagon, and that has really been the narrative in this fight. One fighter has all the answers, the other failed to adjust. Bang, shot by him on the feet there.
John, his opponent ate all of that. That was beautiful.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off when you take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Oh, that is elite stuff there. What a transition to attain top position. Beautiful work by GSP.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, good defensive work by him there as he gets out of harm's way. Now the hammer fist here by George St-Pierre. All right, butterfly guard now, DC. If you're on the other side of the offensive fighter, what are you trying to do?
I've got to separate him, John. I can't lead him against the octagon. That's how they get up. They use the bench as a barrier to get back to their feet. You got to put your body between your opponent and the fence so that you can really control him.
Conor McGregor gets up now. Nice work to get out of there. Great takedown to sit his opponent down, Shin.
Beautiful job getting that takedown. Going to the double leg on the side of the octagon, but his opponent...
Oh, he could absorb some big shots from this spot.
Oh,
the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long...
Job to land these strikes from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. 10 minutes down. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by George St-Pierre. Left hook counter there yet again. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. St-Pierre going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. He timed that beautifully. All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Right side control now. Good work by the bottom fighter to prevent the pass. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Oh, big elbow. Great job transitioning to the next position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by McGregor. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't... transition.
McGregor gets back up again. Always urgent defensively. Nice job by him. George St-Pierre, outstanding jab, oftentimes a means to an end, which is his takedown game.
I love George St-Pierre's game. He's so smart inside the octagon. He makes you fight at the range that he wants to be at until he's ready to engage. And when he engages, George is usually the guy that comes out on top.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this game.
Oh, big counter lands again.
I can't believe this dude got caught another time.
Nice feint with a right punch there by St-Pierre. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
There you go. There you go.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's what they call the full mount. Going for a submission. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Posture. Outstanding pressure from top position here by George St-Pierre. Waning seconds here of round number 3.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Championship rounds.
I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter strike. Oh, nice kick. Oh, my goodness. Oh. And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by George St-Pierre. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little bit.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish. Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
Work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Let's work.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a... Oh, look out here. This guy's got knee on belly position. Wow, great instincts, John. Beautiful transition.
St-Pierre's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He's now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Oh, my goodness. He got the full mount.
Man, this is fun to watch the grappling sequence. He was born a scrambling man. He better keep it going. Oh, big shots here. McGregor's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about. Got his back, yep.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by St-Pierre. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Good work from the top here by George St-Pierre.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Well, there it is again. Like clockwork, another takedown for George St-Pierre.
George St-Pierre just gets to the hips. He does such a great job of timing his takedowns that you never know when to expect that level change from the great GSP.
McGregor gets back up again. Under a minute to go in round 4.
Oh, my goodness. Oh! Oh, nice kick.
Setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Fifth and final round coming up.
a seat. Now listen, we are losing this fight. I need you to dig down and get going this round. Everything we do has to be...
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving.
Oh, that was a good right hand.
St-Pierre goes for the clinch here. And that left hook landed on the button. Again, easy to paint the narrative in this fight, right? DC body kicks continue to add up. Landed another one there for good measure. How is this? Both men going for the finish.
Oh, the kick landed.
St-Pierre goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet.
Now he's going full mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 3 minutes now to decide the world title. The fighter is in half guard. St-Pierre's back in full mount. Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. McGregor getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Ooh, I thought it was tight, but he escapes with submission there. Beautiful job by McGregor. And he will let his opponent stand up here. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the way.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage. That was a slick transition.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. He's got it locked in.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to offer himself to get sub. Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by McGregor. 1 minute to go in the fight.
This is a terrible position.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. seconds to go in the fight. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
This is crazy round of fighting.
One of the greatest title fights you will see. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-45, 48-46, and 48-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Outstanding performance by the decorated striker Conor McGregor. Didn't force the finish. As such, he settles for the decision win here tonight.
At times, McGregor can get a bit anxious in regards to his striking. Tonight, he took his time, was okay with the fight going to decision, and got the victory.
Well, that'll do it. The Ultimate Dream fight ends in a 5-round decision, giving Conor McGregor the welterweight championship. Perez gets the submission performance of the night. And the knockout and fight of the night goes to Gustaf, as he knocks out Roundtree in the 2nd round. 8 fights here in the Diesel Simulation Stadium. We had 4 decisions, 3 knockouts, and 1 submission. Not a bad premiere for UFC 6. The upset of the night: Cortez Acosta knocked out Tom Aspinall in the 3rd round. That had to be the underdog of the night. Pennington losing to Wheelie. So they will swap rankings. Pennington came in at number 6. Wheelie came in at 7. Roundtree came in at 6 in the light heavyweights, so he will drop out of the top 10 for Gustaf in that win as well. But your main winner here, Conor McGregor, defeats George St-Pierre in a unanimous decision to become the welterweight champion. Guys, that will do it for me here for the UFC Brawl series. The next time you will see the Brawl series is in 2 weeks, July 2nd. We will do our own Freedom 250. So look forward to those announcements coming up shortly. But it'll be July 2nd at 9:30, live from the virtual White House. All right, guys, that will do it for me tonight. Thank you so much for joining me here as we see now that we have a new welterweight champion in Conor McGregor. Good night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks in front of the virtual White House.